From space, Earth looks timeless, a marble of blue and white, turning slowly beneath the light of the sun. But to those who live upon it, time moves in rhythm, not just in hours and days, but in seasons. Spring, summer, autumn, and winter, the great breathing of the planet, the ancient cycle that shapes every life, every harvest, every migration. And yet, behind this familiar rhythm lies a simple truth of physics, a cosmic geometry written in light and shadow. The changing of the seasons is not caused by distance or by chance, but by tilt, a 23.5-degree lean that transforms sunlight into time and motion into life. This is the story of how Earth's tilt and orbit create the seasons, a tale of movement, balance, and the delicate dance that keeps our world alive. Earth does not stand upright in space. Its axis, the invisible line around which it spins, is tilted, always leaning slightly, always pointing toward the same direction in the sky. That direction, toward the star Polaris, never changes. But as Earth travels around the sun, the angle of that tilt shifts relative to our star. For half the year, the northern hemisphere leans toward the sun, bathing in longer days and warmer light. For the other half, it leans away, surrendering to darkness and cold. This gentle tilt, a mere 23.5 degrees, is what divides the world into seasons. It is why the poles freeze while the equator burns, why the sun rises high in summer and low in winter, why life on Earth follows an eternal cycle of birth, growth, decay, and renewal. Without that tilt, our world would have no spring blossoms, no autumn leaves, only endless twilight, unchanging and still. Each year, Earth completes one journey around the sun, an orbit spanning 940 million kilometers, traveling at a speed of nearly 30 kilometers per second. But this orbit is not a perfect circle. It is an ellipse, slightly stretched, with the sun resting off-center. Many imagine that seasons come from this changing distance. It seems logical, closer in summer, farther in winter. But the truth is more subtle. When it is winter in the northern hemisphere, Earth is actually closest to the sun, about 147 million kilometers away. And when it is summer in the north, Earth is farthest, at 152 million kilometers. The seasons, then, are not about distance, they are about angle. They are about how sunlight strikes the Earth, how its rays spread across the curved surface. When sunlight arrives directly, it warms. When it strikes obliquely, it spreads thin, light becomes weak, and cold returns. It is geometry that turns light into heat and motion into time. Twice each year, the world reaches a turning point. The solstices, moments when the sun seems to pause in the sky before reversing its path. Around June 21st, the summer solstice arrives in the northern hemisphere. The North Pole leans closest to the sun, and daylight stretches to its longest reach. In the Arctic Circle, the sun never sets. A golden glow circles the horizon in eternal day. 6 months later, around December 21st, the winter solstice brings the longest night. Now the North Pole tilts away, and darkness claims the sky. In the southern hemisphere, the pattern is reversed. Their summer begins as the north shivers in cold. These solstices are the great pivots of the year, dividing warmth from cold, growth from rest. For thousands of years, civilizations have marked them with monuments, from Stonehenge to the pyramids of Egypt, aligning stone and shadow to the sun's path across the sky. The solstices are the pulse of our orbit, the ancient heartbeat of light itself. Between the solstices lie moments of perfect balance, the equinoxes, when day and night are equal across the world. Around March 20th, the vernal equinox ushers in spring in the northern hemisphere. The sun rises due east, sets due west, and light and darkness share the sky in equal measure. Around September 22nd, the autumnal equinox brings balance once again, a pause before the descent into winter. During these fleeting days, sunlight falls evenly from pole to pole. For a moment, the tilt of the Earth and the orbit of the Sun are in harmony, and the entire planet turns under a perfectly divided sky. Balance, though brief, is the essence of motion. The tilt and orbit do not simply change the temperature, they breathe life into the Earth. As sunlight moves north and south through the year, it drives winds, ocean currents, and weather patterns. It tells the trees when to blossom and the animals when to migrate. It shapes cultures and calendars, harvests and rituals. In the tropics, the sun's path shifts only slightly, keeping the climate steady and warm. In the temperate zones, the tilt transforms the world dramatically. Icy winters melting into summers of green. At the poles, the effect is absolute. Months of darkness followed by months of light, a rhythm so extreme that it feels almost alien. The seasons are not merely a change in weather, they are the planet's heartbeat, a pattern written into every living thing. But even this rhythm is not eternal. Over millennia, Earth's tilt itself changes, a slow wobble called axial precession. Like a spinning top, Earth's axis traces a circle through the sky every 26,000 years. The direction of the tilt shifts, altering the timing of the seasons over vast cycles of time. At the same time, the shape of Earth's orbit, its eccentricity, changes too, stretching and relaxing under the pull of other planets. Combined with subtle shifts called obliquity and precession, these variations form what scientists call Milankovitch cycles, slow patterns that drive ice ages and warm periods across millions of years. The seasons we know today are only one chapter in a much longer story, the story of a planet that never stops moving, tilting, and evolving in the endless clockwork of the cosmos. Long before science explained the tilt and orbit, people felt their power. They watched the skies, built calendars, and planted crops by the rhythm of the sun. Ancient civilizations aligned temples with solstices and equinoxes, celebrated harvests, and gave names to the turning of the year. In every culture, the changing of the seasons became a metaphor for life itself: birth, growth, decline, and renewal. The tilt of Earth's axis is not just a scientific fact. It is the reason for our myths, our festivals, our sense of time. It is why we speak of cycles, of endings that lead to beginnings, of the eternal return of light after darkness. In the tilt of our planet, we find not just physics, but poetry. The beauty of the seasons lies in their inevitable return. No matter how long the winter, spring always follows. No matter how far the tilt, balance always returns. This reliability is a gift of cosmic precision. The constant tilt, the steady orbit, the gravitational balance that has remained stable for billions of years. It is a balance delicate enough that a small shift could change everything, and yet strong enough to endure through time. When we look up at the sun on the first day of spring, we are witnessing geometry turn to grace, the simple physics of a tilted world spinning through space, keeping time with the rhythm of the stars. Every season is a reminder that we live on a moving world, a world that leans, turns, and travels through the cosmos in perfect rhythm. The tilt of Earth's axis gives us more than warmth or cold. It gives us the story of change itself, the eternal dance of light and shadow, of death and renewal. In every falling leaf, in every blooming flower, in every thawing river and drifting snowflake, we are witnessing the motion of a planet in balance. The seasons are not just the heartbeat of Earth, they are a message from the stars, a quiet whisper that says, "You are moving, you are changing, you are alive."